Hi and welcome to Whisky Shared. You're watching my review of Wolfburn 11-year-old Summerton Edition. I'm Toby and you're watching Whisky Shared. Welcome to my review of Wolfburn 11-year-old Summerton Edition. Wolfburn is a distillery from the Highlands of Scotland and it comes from the town of Thurso. The original distillery dates back to the early 19th century, but the current distillery has been making whisky since 2013. This particular whisky is aged in first fill bourbon and second fill Oloroso. It's 52.5% ABV, it's natural colour and non-chill filtered, and it came to me as part of my Summerton subscription, so it was $59.95. Should we find out what it tastes like? On to the whisky. So before I start nosing and tasting, let's have a quick look at the colour. I'd say that's like a deep copper. It really does have, plenty of colour indeed. Let's start with the nose. Wow, so the first thing I get with this is vanilla custard. Really is lovely and sweet. It's almost creamy on the nose. There's a little bit of barrel spice in there. There's a little bit of pepper. Starting to get some red fruits now. Yeah, like berries. There's also a hint of, there's like a hint of citrus. And there's also a little chocolate as well. Let's move on to the palate. Yeah, so I'm getting lots of red fruits to start. There's also raisins, there's figs. There's definitely a decent sherry influence. Probably more than I was expecting based on the makeup, but yeah, it's nice and noticeable. It's got definitely like a sweetness from those sort of red fruit notes I was picking up, but not too sweet at this stage. Let's have another sip. Yeah, so I'm starting to get like creamy chocolate, like milk chocolate, and there's also like barrel spice. I'm also getting a little bit of cinnamon. There's a little nuttiness as well, with a sort of ever so slight sort of touch of bitterness. It's really quite interesting. Let's have one final sip. Yeah, there's a really nice mouthfeel with this, and I'm getting a little bit of orange. There's a hint of yeast, like bread yeast, and I say there's also a hint of diesel, like diesel oil. It's giving me just a very slightest hint of sort of Campbelltown vibes, but very, very slight. In terms of finish, I'd say it's quite long. There's definitely those berries. They leave a nice sort of fruity note. There's that creamy chocolate, and there's a little bit of dry wood in there as well. In terms of value, well, I got this as part of my Summerton subscription, which I mentioned earlier. It's $59.99 a month. And I think for an 11-year-old Scotch whisky from a newer distillery, I think that's pretty good value. I think it's one of the oldest releases from the distillery. I think they released a 11-year-old single cask previously, but it's always good to have older liquid from newer distilleries to see how it changes, how the vibe is with a particular liquid. But I quite like Wolfburn. It's often, I'd say it often comes across a little younger than it is, but I think this is an 11-year-old. I think it's definitely starting to round off now. It's starting to mellow a little. I think the sherry definitely helps, but I actually like their ex-bourbon whiskies particularly. So yeah, I'm not fussed either way, but I definitely prefer the ex-bourbon cask whiskies that they do. I think this particular whiskey, I think I'll probably drink it a little slower. It's definitely one I like. The creamy chocolate note is really impressive, and I think it's on the lighter sort of sherried whiskey side. So it's probably good for the warmer months, unlike the heavily sherried drams, which tend to keep for colder months. I think this is definitely a warmer month one, but yeah, I'll probably put it at the back of the cabinet so I can keep this for longer, because obviously once it's gone, it's gone. Being part of the Summerton Club, these bottles are limited release. So yeah, there's probably no chance I can get another one, so I'll definitely keep this going for as long as I can. If you've tried this whiskey and you're a member of the Summerton Club, then share your thoughts below. I'd love to hear them. And if you're a fan of Wolfburn and you've got another suggestion, maybe that you think I should try, then also let me know in the comments. Hopefully you found that interesting, and hopefully I'll see you again soon. Sauncher.
I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, why not give it a like or a comment, and please consider subscribing for more videos like this.